What up, people? Dreadlock, RG here, Baldo, with a 29-month update. And I am about to cause a change, or do a change, so I wanted to record it. And that reminded me that I was a little late on the monthly. So, I don't recall if I mentioned it on a YouTube video or in another one of my media outlets. But this is the most extensive maintenance I've done on my locks, which is I put rubber bands on all of them actually. And that took forever, and I figured that might be pretty alright. But truth be told, I didn't like having all of them banded at one time. So I'll show you guys. I think I've seen one break already and fall, so I know for sure there's at least one that doesn't have a band anymore. But for the most part, I went through on all of them and I put rubber bands. So I do like the rubber bands for maintaining everything, but I was not a fan of having them everywhere at the same time. I think if I do, I mean I am, but I don't think I'm gonna do all of them again. That was just one, too much work, and two, I feel like it actually increased the amount of residue that got left behind, or it was harder to wash under the rubber bands because you have this like really tight constricting pitch, and then the loose root system, which you know is what you're washing and all this, that, and the other. So just by having them all like that, I felt like it actually held a little bit more of the residue of the shampoos, which I've never had issues with that with the Dr. Bronner's. I've had with other shampoos, but not with the Dr. Bronner's. And then after I placed it on all of them, I actually had a situation where I was like, whoa, a little bit more residue. I didn't do anything different as far as amount of soap or anything. It was just the bands were there. So maybe just rinse a lot longer, maybe. I don't know. Either way, I didn't like it. So I just want to mention that. I do like the rubber bands. I don't like on all of them. This time I did try actual rubber bands. They were like for those little bracelet things. I took it from one of my kids' little toy boxes. But they were a little more like plasticky than just rubbery. So they worked out really good. And they're colorful, so I could spot them and take them out. Anyways, that's what I'm gonna do right now. Take them out, wash my hair. And that was my 29-month update. I'll show you guys on the 30th, probably right after this, how it looks with them removed. Oh, and side note, just looking at this right here, you see all these loose strands? Let's see, that's the top of it. I tried to explain the shrinking nature of younger locks. So this kind of goes along with that theory that the new hair growth rarely has time to continue upwards and surpass the length now than when they were younger, which kind of increases how messy they could get when they're younger. So that's just like, it's no longer relevant, but it kind of shows the point. Once again, here, these are the long strands coming in, but they're nowhere near as the full length. So that's that. Deuces.